Hello you guys, James Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I am so excited because we are starting a series that I have wanted to do for years now, where I try out a full face of makeup from different countries and cultures all around the world. And today's episode, we're gonna start off with Korea. Now, I have gotten so many requests to do a full face of Korean makeup, and today we're gonna be diving right in. Korean makeup has become very, very popular all across social media. I think it is such a beautiful art form. It is so different than American style makeup, but the end result is still so gorgeous and beautiful. I'm very excited today to dive right in, so let's get started. All right, if you guys are excited for a full face of Korean makeup, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up down below. And also, if you're excited about this new series, leave me a comment, let me know what other countries or cultures I should try makeup from. Now, on that note, I do want to give a quick disclaimer, okay? I'm obviously not Korean and I've never been to Korea before either. It is like my #1 wish list of where I want to visit. I'm gonna hopefully be able to make a trip later on this year. But in order to do this video, I obviously want to be as respectful as humanly possible and make sure that I did my research as well. I really didn't want to just Google Korean makeup and order the first 10 products that came up. So I tried to reach out to different Korean influencers, do my research by watching a ton of different Get Ready With Me's from actual Korean content creators to make sure that I was purchasing products that are actually used by Korean people as opposed to just the trendy shit that's listed online. So I think that we did a good job of doing so. I had my shopping list confirmed by a couple of different people, but if I make any mistakes or if any products aren't as popular, please let me know down below so I can make sure that I'm doing a better job for next time. We're gonna start off with skincare today, which is not a normal portion of my YouTube videos, but Korean makeup is all about the skin. They take so much pride in their skincare. They are known for having the best skincare products from all around the world, so I am very excited to actually try them out today. So let's get right into it. So first we're gonna start off with a good cleansing. So I got this Torridin Dive In Cleansing Foam. Once again, this is recommended to me by a lot of different people. So I'm going to try this out. We're just gonna give it a good, ooh, she's thick, like me.
Yes, Gaga.
Okay, we're just gonna give it a good rub around in the hands and then rub it onto the face. Oh, I like the texture of this a lot, actually. It smells like nothing. We have this S Nature Aqua Collagen Peptide Triple Gel Essence Wrinkle Lifting. I don't even know what that is. And then we have this Jung Sam Mool Essential Mool Cream. And this is whitening and wrinkle care. I'm already very Caucasian, so I don't know. I don't know how much this is gonna do.
Absolutely nothing.
So we're gonna put this right here onto the face. Feeling very sticky. Ooh, I feel like this would be a good primer. It's so tacky. Next, we're gonna go in with our S Nature Triple Gel Essence for wrinkle lifting. Hopefully reduces some of our wrinkles. I haven't gotten Botox in a couple of months, so could use some of this. Definitely starting to get that glass skin effect, which is stunning and beautiful. We have our soothing cream and then our essential mool cream. And honestly, I wanna try this because this seems really interesting. What is Mool? Jung Sam Mool. So that must be the person who runs the brand. That's the brand. Oh, this is once again like a liquid. Okay. Ooh. Oh my God, that smells good. So we have all the products applied, and I will say, I thought the Korean skincare, from what I've gathered, was supposed to be like very like lightweight. It's not giving that. Maybe I applied something wrong or did it in the wrong order, but it definitely feels like I have a lot of things already on my face, but the skin does look really beautiful. It's definitely giving that like glass skin type of look. Let's go ahead and actually apply some makeup over top of this now that we are definitely primed and ready to go. All right, now for foundation today, I am gonna be using a product that was used in almost every single video or tutorial I watched. So this definitely is very popular, and it is the Clio Kill Cover, the new Found Wear Cushion. This is what it looks like. It comes in this like nice rhombus box, or is this a parallelogram? This is what the packaging looks like. It is very chic. Look at that, okay? Kill Cover, the new Found Wear Cushion. That is giving luxury, baby. Look at that shit, okay? But if you open it up, you'll notice inside we have a mirror. This is so expensive feeling. We have a little cushion sponge, but then there's nothing in, oh. Wait, Lewis, there is something inside of here. There it is. There's the foundation. This is like a little mystery box. What is inside of here? It has a refill inside. Wow, that's crazy. So not only does it come fully loaded, but it comes with double the stock. That is giving bang for your buck. Let me do a little finger swatch and see. Oh, this color is not gonna work for me. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, so we have 3 shades. I'm gonna try 3.5. This is 3.5. Push this right into there. Okay, and let's see. Oh no. Shit. Oh my god, it's so light. Oh no. Shit. We ordered 3 different color options here, and the darkest of the 3 is still too light. However, when we purchased this foundation from the Clio website, there were only 4 shades available, with 3.5, believe it or not, being the second darkest. So obviously, not a great match for me, and not a great match for a lot of the world that would not be able to buy this product. But that being said, Korea is a little bit different than we are over here in America. Obviously here, we are like a melting pot of a million different cultures and people and skin tones, and therefore most foundation ranges from brands match that accordingly. Whereas in Korea, most people are a very fair skin tone. So of course, the manufacturers there are going to make products that cater to the audience that are actually buying them. This is the shade range that we have. It's not great. It's not gonna work for most people, especially if it doesn't work for me of all skin tones, but I'm gonna try my best to judge it based on formula, and I'm sure there's many other products that people can buy over there. So the foundation's all applied. We are obviously looking pretty ghostly, but we're gonna fix that in a second. Before then, I'm going to set some of my face in place using this matte mineral setting powder from the brand Innisfree. And now with this, I'm just gonna go in with a little puff that comes inside of the packaging and just basically pat any areas that are going to crease. Like I said, Koreans definitely like to keep their makeup pretty dewy and glowy, so I don't want to be fully matte because it is just not the style. The setting powder is very lightweight and thin. It's like disappearing into my skin. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and add a little bit of contour and color back to the face, and I actually have 2 different products to choose from. We have a bronzer from Jungsay Mool, the same brand that made the Essential Mool cream, and then we also have this brand. It comes with this really cute like little wrap. It's called Too Cool for School Art Class by Rodin. And this is a little contour palette. I think I'm gonna use this one because I think this packaging is very cool. And I'm just gonna grab a brush and we're gonna start chiseling out the face. And I am gonna go pretty light-handed. I am gonna use this product to even out my skin tone a little bit because obviously this is not close to being a color match and I don't wanna look scary for camera. But Koreans usually keep their contour pretty lightweight. It's definitely not the full chiseled out, carved look that we do here in America. I'm gonna do that accordingly. Oh, it's definitely not looking as like smooth and gorgeous as I would like. I feel like that's what Korean makeup is known for, is looking like so perfect and blurred. Let's contour the nose last but not least, once again keeping it very lightweight. Now for blush, we have 2 different options once again from the same brands actually. We have Jungsay Mool and the Too Cool for School. Let's see what colors we have to work with here. Oh, this is like a little trio. Oh my god, that's kind of, it's so light. Why is everything so light? And then this one is also so light. I'm gonna try the Jungsay Mool one, let's see. Oh, wait, that actually, okay, wait, hold on. That actually does look really beautiful. There's definitely some pigment in there. That's beautiful. Okay, great. I like that a lot, actually. And now for highlighter over the top, we have this product from Clio called Prism Highlighter Duo in Cream Fizz. Oh, it's broken. Oh, look at that. It is definitely shattered and broken. Wait, oh my god, the colors aren't even like in the pan. You guys, look at this. The shadows aren't even in the pan. Oh my god, no. It looks pretty. Oh wow. Okay. They did eat with that, I fear. Oh my gosh, that's very blinding and beautiful. We're gonna put this aside and close it up before it spills and gets everywhere, but not mad about it. Let's move on to the brows. All right, now for brows today, I have 2 pencils, both from Innisfree, and I just did some swatching on my hands, and I think that I'm gonna go with the shade Urban Brown for my brows today. Now I'm gonna try to keep them pretty, oh, what? Hold on, zoom all the way in. The tip of, how can I show this? The tip of the brow pencil is like circular. Like it's an oval pencil tip. That doesn't help you get a sharp line. I guess to be fair though, Korean style brows are never very sharp. So Korean style brows are a little bit different than American style brows. So I'm gonna try my best to replicate it, obviously using, the brow hairs that I do have here. So they're pretty straight across on the bottom, but then still have the arch on top. So what I'm gonna do is use this pencil to start filling in my brows. I'm gonna kind of like draw a line just like straight across and then come out to the tail area out here. And I've definitely noticed they like to keep the front of their brows pretty soft, so I'm going to do the same. And they like their brows pretty clean as well. So I'm not gonna really brush the hairs upwards, I'm just gonna brush them into place so they fit within the shape that I drew. I think this is probably the best the brows are going to get. They're not perfect. They definitely do not match the Korean style as much as I would want them to. I have my brows plucked and shaped to match my makeup style. Now it's time to move on to the eyes. And this is definitely the part that I'm most excited for because I just think Korean eye makeup is so beautiful. Now, obviously, I have a very different shape of eye, so I'm gonna try my best to recreate the different techniques. A lot of them have monolids, some people wear eyelid tape, a lot of people have hooded eyes. I just have very Western features, so I'm gonna try my best to make it work. For the eyeshadow today, we have two different palettes to choose from. One is from the brand Etude and one is from Clio. Now, I think that this one is so beautiful, but after looking up a lot of Korean eyeshadow looks for reference today, these colors I just don't see being used very often. We definitely have like the pinks in there, but it seems like these like matte brown, warmy, neutral colors are definitely more the vibe, so I think that we're gonna go with this palette. Now, I have noticed that there really isn't a lot going on with eyeshadow. It seems like there's kind of like a wash of color in the crease and then a glitter on the lid, liner, and then a lot of the Korean style techniques come in when it comes to the bottom lash line. So I'm going to go in with like this kind of dusty, warmy mauve shade right here. And I'm just gonna put this in my crease. This is just gonna kind of act as like a wash of color. Wow, that's way more pigmented than I was expecting. Holy shit. Okay. This is kind of just gonna act as like a wash of color just to kind of set something down. That's all I'm gonna do in terms of like a crease or a shadow. But now I'm gonna dip my finger into this beautiful like rosy champagne color right here. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid. They love a glitter. They love a little pop of shimmer, which I think is so beautiful. You guys see me do this style of makeup all the time, but that's literally it. Like there's no crazy placement. There's no kind of rhyme or reason. It's certainly not like a fully carved out cut crease. It's kind of just like putting that glitter onto the lid because you want that little shimmer and reflect. Now for liner. Eyeliner is extremely popular in Korean culture. Every single makeup look, if you search Korean makeup, has a winged liner to it, but the shape and style is a little bit different than Western makeup, so I'm going to try my best to match it. I found this one online. It is extremely popular. It was used in so many different videos, so this is obviously a crowd favorite. Okay. Now, the wings are usually very, very, very thin and they go kind of outwards as opposed to straight up. Wow, that is sharp as fuck. Love that. Okay, now I'm just gonna bring this right back in. And now that I have my little wingy wings done, we're gonna move on to the rest of the eyes. And this is where some little liner trickery is gonna come in. I'm gonna cheat and use a brown liner from KVD Beauty. So what I've noticed is that a lot of Korean makeup uses an inner corner wing using brown, and then they draw in lashes on their lower lash line to make the lash line look lower than the lower lash line already is. Okay, so we have the lashes there, and then this is where it gets really crazy. They take a little brush and they fake a lower eye bag. They literally draw in a new bag underneath their eye using shadow. So someone will have to explain to me like why this is a trend. I don't know if it's like the tired eye look, but I think it's really pretty. It's very cool. It's very different. Yeah. Wow, very cool. This is so different than my typical style of makeup that it's really hard for me to actually see like if this is what I'm trying to achieve, but I think it is. Let me go ahead and do the other one off camera quickly and I'll come right back. We are back and both eyes are now fully matching. Obviously I had mascara and lashes on one eye. I did it off camera just because I wanted to look through my lashes and make sure that I picked a good pair that would work for this style. I ended up going with these 702s from the Creme Shop, which also is a Korean brand, by the way. I love working with them, they're amazing. And this style of lash is very much going for like the manga anime lashes. I love these, I think they look so beautiful and stunning. I ended up just trimming off one little spiky spike on the end because they're a little bit too big for me, but we're just going to glue them on. But before that, I'm gonna go in with my Clio Kill Lash Mascara. This is what I used. All right. I think this looks really pretty. Okay, so the eyes are both done. And just as like an obvious disclaimer here, I obviously do not have the same features as a lot of people that are wearing this makeup style do. So I tried my best to replicate it the best that I possibly could, but obviously it's gonna look a little bit different and a little bit more dramatic than typical Korean style makeup usually does on an actual Korean person. I tried my best to do like the whole lower lash line illusion thing that a lot of them love to do. I like it a lot. I love the liner and I love the style of lashes. So I think this is a pretty big win, but you guys will have to let me know how I did down below. Let's move on to the rest of the routine. At this point, you guys, we're pretty much done. We only have one step left, and that is going to be the lips. And I actually have 3 different products to choose from today. We have the Amuse lipstick. We have this Unleasha Hug Velvet Tint. Unleasha, your inner artist. Unleash your inner artist. obsessed. The Hug Velvet Tint, and then we also have the Androma Juicy Lasting Tint. I think I'm gonna go with the Juicy Lasting Tint from Androma because this color looks like it's gonna be the most flattering on my skin tone. And with Korean lips, okay, this is actually really cool. I've done this a lot in a couple of other makeup tutorials, but they don't love a lip liner. They don't use any at all, and they actually don't even like precise lips. They almost like a blurred outline, which I think is very cool, very different than Western style makeup. So what they do from watching tutorials is basically put a little bit in the center of the lip, just like that, and then they like use their finger to basically like blur it out. And it's just kind of like a smudged little suggestion of where the lip should be. I did it! Wait, I think I did it! Wait, okay. This could be a little bit more smudged, like right here. Yeah. Okay, I feel like I got it. Okay, work, diva. And last but not least, I'm just gonna use a little bit of setting spray to lock this all in place. And that is a full face of Korean makeup, all complete. I love how this turned out. I think this final face of makeup is so beautiful. Obviously, we had some road bumps along the way. Okay, this foundation, not my favorite. I don't think that I would reach for this again, but pretty much everything else not only worked really well, but also looks very pretty. I have never seen myself with a makeup look on like this before, but I just think it is so beautiful. It is so cool to see a different style of makeup on me. I had so much fun learning a little bit about Korean culture, the products that they love using, and what makes them feel the most beautiful. So let me know your thoughts down below, and once again, if you want to see makeup from other countries or cultures, please leave me a comment and let me know where I should head to next. If you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot, and if you have not already, what are you doing? Come click that big red subscribe button and come join the family. We upload new videos every single week and several shorts as well, and also hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload from me. If you want to follow me on my other social media platforms, my Instagram and TikTok are both just James Charles, and make sure you're following my makeup brand Painted at painted.co. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye. Should I say bye in Korean? Should I learn how to say that?
No.